Okay, so we are live, and today we're going to be talking about something that is very important in this country. We are going to be talking about LGBT rights in Jamaica, which is regarded as one of the most homophobic countries in perhaps the world. So we're going to be talking about LGBT rights in Jamaica, like I said, the most homophobic countries in the world. We have the buggery law, and this law states that if, two people, males, if they engage in sexual activity, they could possibly go to jail. Of course, obviously, this is not something that is practiced very often. We hardly hear of people going into jail for that, but it happens nonetheless. This is a real problem and a real crisis. It's in the books and it can happen, but not to mention the significant pain and suffering that the LGBT community have to face, because they do face a lot of discrimination. And we're going to get into that as well. We're also going to be talking about foreign tourists as well, and how they are treated when others find out that they are LGBT. Okay. So if you're LGBT, first of all, and you want to know if you want to come to Jamaica, my suggestion is, yeah, you can come to Jamaica, maybe not with your partner. Maybe come by yourself or with other members of your family, because there's a risk. I'm not saying that things are going to happen to you, but there is a risk. Okay. And let's move right along and begin to talk about that. It is insane that in a country where that is free, a free country where people are allowed to do what they want to do, in a democratic society, we have a set of people who have to run away from their homes. They have to live under a bridge just because they're fearful. They're fearful that someone might hurt them because of who they love. It is bizarre to me. It is ridiculous to me. And not to mention, there's so many people in this country that has faced death threats. There's so many people that have been hurt. Heck, there are many people that have been killed as a result of simply who they love. That's it. That they're just killed because of who they love. They're killed for that. Now, why should a country care about what a person does? Two consenting adults. We're not talking about kids. We're not talking about force. We're talking about two consenting adults of legal age. Why should government tell you that you shouldn't love this person or you shouldn't engage in sexual activities with this person? Why should that happen? Why do we have a buggery law? But most importantly, why are Jamaicans pressed into making sure that that law becomes reversed? We don't have this. And this is something that we should absolutely seek to do. That is very, very, very important. Okay. Now, let's talk about it a little bit. I remembered one day I went into a particular fast food restaurant. I'm not going to name the restaurant that I went into, but I did. And as I was ordering food, there was a person, another customer right beside me. And I don't know, he thought the server might have been giving him attitude, I don't know, or providing him bad customer service, or what he perceived to be bad customer service. Instead of complaining to the manager about it, instead of checking his attitude, he went straight for the kill about his sexuality. A batty boy, me stab you up, me was it, you gay like. Yes. In 2021, this happened in 2021. The problem is that we cannot have all speech be free. There are certain speeches that people are not supposed to use. You should not be able to insinuate violence against another person or discriminate them based on their sexual preference and get away with that. because thoughts becomes words. It's thoughts that become words, and it's words that then become action. We cannot do this. But the situations that I've seen and have heard of has been countless. Because if you think that this story was bad, if you think that the story was bad, how about this one? A man who was attacked went to his nearest police station to report it. What did the police officers, the very ones who were supposed to take a statement, make a report, and try his best to give justice? The boy fishing up, laughing, jeering, calling him fish. The police. It doesn't get any worse than that. It really does not. You know, it's hard to support a flag. It's hard to stand at attention for the national anthem of a country that does not treat its citizens equally. Because straight people and gay people must have the same rights in this country. They absolutely should. What's the difference between someone who's gay and someone who's straight? And why is it where country's concerned? There's so many criminals. There's so much crime taking place in this country, but we're so busy thinking about what is happening in another person's bedroom, who they're sleeping with. We've got to do something about this. Suicides have taken place because people are not allowed to express themselves and to love who they want to love. And it's okay if you're Christian. I'm a Christian too. I don't support, I don't think it's right because of my moral. Just like I don't think lying is right. But should people go to jail because they lie? Absolutely not. Should people be hurt because they lie? Absolutely not. God gave man a choice, and we have to do the same. We cannot continue to live this way as Jamaican people, so ignorant, killing our people, hurting our people, not giving justice to our people. It pains my heart to see that people are not able to live in their truth and live the way they want to live just because of what society thinks and in fear of their lives. There's just so much work for us to do as Jamaican people. There is just so much things that we have to make sure that we check. But what about the People's National Party? Because that party is supposed to be the liberal party. Yet women don't have access to abortion, legal abortion. And we still have the buggery law. So why are we voting PNP? Like, what's the purpose? What is the mandate of this party? These are some questions that we've got to ask ourselves. And it's full time for us as a society to ask ourselves, what if my son came to me or my daughter came to me and said, Mom, Dad, I'm gay? Would we want them to be subjected to that kind of treatment? But then again, that is very ironic because I know a lot of persons who just don't care. They're like, okay, I don't care. If he's gay, then it's okay. We've got to move away from this. And we've got to begin to ask ourselves questions and understand that if we don't understand what another person is going through, if we cannot relate, it is okay. It's okay if we don't understand. It's okay if we cannot relate to what another person is going through. But allow them to live their life. Say, okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know how to explain it. But I love you, I trust you, and I'm just going to allow you to live your life. Allow people to be. That's all. Allow people to be. It's unfair for these people who didn't make themselves. Do you know that we have something that is called hormone imbalance? Did you know that? That's why you have males that are born with both male and female parts and both male and female hormones. Did you know that? Did you know that we have all kinds of deformities? Did you know that we not only have all kinds of deformities, but we have all kinds of people, you know? And people are made differently. And the fact that you cannot get it doesn't mean you should hurt or try to kill someone because of your ignorance. It's your fault. Close your eyes if you don't want to see it. I don't like seeing it. I close my eyes, I ignore it. But I believe that these people have rights. And I believe that, a lot of people talk about the church, and we have so many churches per square mile in Jamaica. But to me, I think the church is fueling a lot of this hate as well. It's supposed to be an institution of love and embracing and allowing God to be the judge. Church should not be involved in politics. The government should not tell two consenting adults what to do with their love lives. But the strange thing is that not only do we have an indifference between gays and straight, it's also male versus female as well. Because two lesbians, according to the law, can have intimate relations. Doesn't matter. They can go to jail. But two men, oh, you'll be sentenced. It's crazy. And we've got to begin to have conversations like this. I want you to tell me, what do you think about the buggery law? Do you think that it's something that should be replaced? Do you think that it's outdated? Do you believe that the government is doing enough to protect gay people? Do you think they should be protected? Let me know what you think. Hit it down in the comment section, and we'll continue next time.